Hey everybody, what's up? My name's Ty Clark. I'm a licensed massage therapist and I specialize in Gua Sha and cupping. And I'm going to show you today how you can use those on your face and your neck. It's going to help reduce the appearance of wrinkles. It's going to make this whole area look fresh. So if you're excited about this, make sure that you stay and like this video. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below if you want to keep getting my videos, and comment below. I love hearing from you. I love hearing feedback. So make sure you do that before we get started, and here we go. So I want to talk for a minute about what Gua Sha and cupping are before we get started. But mostly it has to deal with the fascia in our body. Our fascia is underneath our skin and it connects to our muscles. And when we get stressed out, our fascia sticks together and it sticks down to the muscle, and it makes it so blood can't flow through there very well. So when we do Gua Sha and cupping in the body, it helps release these fascial adhesions. And we get these fascial adhesions in our face too, so it's not getting the blood flow that it needs. And when we get wrinkles, it makes the wrinkles actually deeper. So when you do these modalities, it can help make your wrinkles look less deep. And then the other thing that I can do is when you do this on your skin at night when you go to sleep, it helps form more collagen in your body, which collagen is great for our face. We love collagen in our face. It plumps up underneath your skin and just makes it look fuller, and it's definitely something I want because I don't have a lot of fat in my face to start with. I wanted to show you Gua Sha and cupping today because I use both on my face and I love them for different reasons. I'm going to show you some of the tools that I use. The first cupping set that I ever bought was from this company called Lure, and they're just on Amazon. All of these tools that I talk about today, I'm going to link down below in the description so you can know where to find them. But they're just these little silicone cups. They come in different sizes like that, and these work for different parts of the face. I really like this one for the corner of my eye because it sticks. I'll show you how to use these in a second. Silicone is not my top choice for a cupping material, but they are a little bit less expensive. So if this is your starter cupping kit, I would definitely go with her. Now if you want a little bit better cupping set, you can get this one right here. Again, I will link down below. And I love it because the cups are made of glass, which feels a lot lovelier on your skin as you're gliding across. And the suction on these is so much better than the silicone ones, which does make a difference, especially on people like myself. I don't have a lot of fat on my face, and so I need something with a really good suction. So I would definitely recommend this set right here. And then if you just want to do Gua Sha, all you need is a Gua Sha tool. I'll link above here so you can check out some of the tools that I recommend if you want to watch that video, or I'll just link down below. You don't really need a specific one to do Gua Sha. The flat ones are nice that have a square edge. I have lost all mine because I use them on everybody and I can't seem to keep track of them. But this is the one that I use the most, and it just looks like that. You definitely can use this on your face. On one side of the face, I'm going to show you how to do Gua Sha, and then on the other side, I'll show you how to do cupping so you can do both. And the last thing that you're going to need is some sort of oil or cream to help the tool glide. I like a couple different things. You can just use coconut oil. You don't need a special face oil to do this. One of my favorite things to use is this body butter by doTERRA, and the reason I like it is because it has essential oils in it and it's really healthy and good for your skin. So that's another one I would recommend. Right.
All right, let's get started. Go ahead and grab your tool. Now the first thing that you're going to do is warm up the area with some self-massage. So go ahead and give yourself some love here. This is really important to do because the fascia stretches and releases with heat. And you're going to want to be conscious of the direction that you are pulling your skin and moving your fingers. So just go ahead and follow the direction that I'm going here. Next, start with your tool and we're going to hold it almost flat to the skin. Now in traditional Gua Sha, practitioners hold it completely flat, but in my schooling I learned it a little different, and so we're going to do it at more of a diagonal angle. Now you're going to want to move the tool in specific directions over the face. When you're on the forehead, hold the skin with the opposite hand and you're going to pull away from that area with the tool. Now you definitely want to use lighter pressure on the face because the skin is thinner here. And you can definitely repeat this up to 10 times or more in each area. I'm not going to demonstrate that many times, but you can do that in your practice. Now this is where you're going to do some focused work on lines that may have formed. They'll feel bumpy and kind of deep there. Now this is really good to do and start when you're in your 20s before they've formed, or even younger. But if you are trying to undo damage that you've done, this will definitely help prevent them from getting deeper. You may notice some improvement right away, but I see the biggest results the morning after you've gone to sleep and some of that collagen has formed and filled in the skin. Go ahead and pin down the middle and we're going to pull straight up towards the hairline. Always relaxing and breathing as we do this. You can definitely spend some more time on your forehead, but we're going to move down below the eye now. Now, if you're someone who suffers from sinus infections, who frequently has sinus problems, you could greatly benefit from doing some focused work right over that sinus cavity that I am at now. Now, all you're going to do here is pin the fascia on the other side of the nose and gently pull away from that area. And you will continue doing this all the way down to the bottom of the face. I recommend repeating each stroke at least 5 times in one area. I'm going to speed through this, but you guys can get the picture that you just keep going lower with the same stroke using the same technique. So on the face, the areas that I like to do more focus work are under the eyes by the crow's, where the crow's feet area is, and then by the nose, and then down by the chin. If you have a tool that has a notch in it, this is a great place to use it. Just go up the jawline, and if you have spots like mine, you might want to do some focused work there. For some reason, I get a lot of adhesions here, and it tends to lead to things like tooth pain and headaches. You can go ahead and do some focused work there. Now you need to make sure to include the neck in your daily routine because it tends to age faster than our face does and can definitely benefit from doing this. And this is where Gua Sha is more beneficial than cupping because let me tell you, those cups, it's next to impossible to get those little cups to suction and stay here. So that's why I always recommend having both tools on hand. And now you're just going to start by the collarbone and you're going to pull gently towards the jawline. And just move forward with each stroke. You can even take this all the way to the back of the neck. And I always end my routine on the chest. I know that's not part of the face, but it's definitely something that usually is showing as much as the neck and the face, and I feel like it can age as well. So I always include the chest in my routine. All right, now if you're sticking with Gua Sha, you're just going to do all of that on the other side of the face. Otherwise, I want to show you what it looks like to do cupping. I love using this little suction cup, the silicone one, on my crow's feet area and just leaving it there while I work on the other side. Now, I love doing cupping on the face. You can just feel yourself getting results and it just feels good. However, there are some drawbacks because in some places on the face, it is really hard to get it to suction. Now, the cups that I am showing here are really high quality and I thought they were really good buy for the price. And there is one size that will stick to my forehead. And like I said, I don't have very much fat on my forehead. So to find one that will stick means that it is a really good cup. But I do have to keep re-squeezing it and re-suctioning it as I go across. And I'm just gonna speed up through most of this as it's just repetitive and you can kind of get the picture as we go along. But you're always gonna go from the midline over to the side. Cupping really uses a lot of the same concepts that Gua Sha does, so you can go in the same directions that we were going with before. Now this is why it's nice to have different sizes for your face. I really like using that big one right here in the cheek area, but then going with a smaller one on the more delicate areas like around the eyes and around the lips. When you are doing this, go ahead and pin the skin with the opposite hand, and you're going to go a lot slower than I'm showing. Obviously this is sped up. And I just want to show that cupping isn't necessarily the best thing for the neck. Even with these really good cups, it's really hard to get a nice suction there. And I just think that your time is more well spent doing Gua Sha on this area. So make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and give this a try. Let me know in the comments if you are excited about this, if you've tried it and it worked. And I'll see you in the next video.